And finally, fusing traditional African rhythms with contemporary sounds, French-American DJ and producer Benjamin Lebrave also hopes to bring together Anglophone and Francophone African cultures through music. Well, he joins me in the studio this evening. A very good evening to you, Benjamin. Thanks for being with us here on Eye on Africa. Now, you're currently promoting your latest project, Mbisi. It's the collaboration between a rapper from Burkina Faso and a respected musician from Ghana. Tell us more about the project and the song that was recently released.
So Art Melody, the rapper from Burkina Faso, is a rapper I've been working with for a few years now. And he expressed his desire to kind of reconnect with more acoustic and in some ways traditional music. And luckily, I was able to pair him with Steve Atambere, who's a musician. He plays an instrument called the korogo from northern Ghana. And the two met in Accra and completely connected, and were able to create kind of this bridge between, as you mentioned, Anglophone and Francophone Africa, also between much more traditional kind of rural sounds, and both of them having been brought up in major cities and exposed to different styles of music, and they've both traveled the world, so they really fused that with kind of their global, urban and modern vision.
Well, it sounds fantastic. Speaking of Ghana, you moved there in 2011. You founded the music label Aquaba, hoping to shine the spotlight on contemporary African music. A lot of people have a certain idea of what that is. How do you describe it?
I mean, I mainly describe it through its diversity. I think Africa is an enormous continent. Within each country, there's an enormous diversity in music. So really what I'm trying to do is widen the visibility of other things that we're not really accustomed to seeing outside of Africa or outside of each individual country.
Why did you choose Ghana as your base?
Many reasons, but I love Ghana. I love the music there, I love the people, I think it has great potential. It's a nice place to live in, easy to access, easy to travel to and from. I love West Africa as well. I mean, there's many reasons.
I have to say, that song we're seeing in the background, I love that song, but that's not from Ghana, I believe. I believe that's a Kole la Petite. I believe that's from a Cameroonian.
Yeah.
Right. There is Al-Qaeda Guru.
Yeah,
not to be confused with Al-Qaeda. That's from Ghana. I love that song. How do you attract new audiences for the music that you're creating? Sort of what are the challenges of reaching out to audiences, to listeners who may not be familiar with it?
I mean, I think there's general challenges as to how to market and distribute music. The game is changing really rapidly. But I think it's also opening up a lot of new opportunities. For instance, young people in Ghana are very much connected to the internet, and that offers a whole breadth of opportunity. But I think it's more generally changing the perception, changing what people expect. And a lot of the times, I don't even market the artists I work with as African. On the contrary, I try to prove to people that it doesn't really matter where they're from. They're just doing music that's relevant, no matter where you live.
The song's catchy, the music's good, and that's all that really matters, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, well, Benjamin, thanks so much for being with us here again on Eye on Africa. That was Benjamin Lebrave. Well, we'll leave you with a clip of the song Awine by Mbisi. Stay tuned for more news here on France 24. Live from Paris is back after this.